SwissBorg is the official partner of my channel where you can buy, sell, hold and more importantly stake your cryptocurrencies. You can even earn yield on your stablecoins. Sign up with my link and you'll earn up to $100 worth of their native token CHSB just for depositing €50 worth of crypto. SwissBorg. Right, hello everybody. Let's get straight into it then, shall we? Traditional markets first, and then we'll move on to Bitcoin. We'll try and make it nice and short, really. So the first area for a bounce on the S&P is nigh. So we've got ourselves a 10 exponential on a 4 hourly. So we were looking for that pullback. We sort of got it yesterday because we recognised that we were floating outside of the top of the Bollinger Band. We hadn't touched a moving average on the daily for a while. And that gave us one sort of drive of hidden bearish divergence. Nothing major because at the end of the day, we're still about to incur a golden cross. We've got moving averages outside of the descending trend line. Not yet got a pump signal on the itchy cloud, but it's getting close. It's getting close. So again, if you're looking to, I say if you do what you want. I'm not. So this is not a signals group, but if there were to be an initial entry point on the S&P for some kind of continuation from here, it would be right now on the 4 hourly. But recognize it's only a 4 hourly, so you know, it's a short-term time frame trade. And again, I would much prefer, and I always do prefer, to get supports on daily moving averages, especially if we've got a golden cross coming as well. You can see the Bollinger Band is about to creep outside of this descending trend line as well, adding way more support to this area down here just below 4,000. But really 4,000 over the next week or so is going to be a super support, one worthy of a dip buy. Now the euro here on the daily, again rejected from this area. This is looking like it wants to shape up potentially, even though it hasn't really, but it could be the cupping handle that we've been speaking about. I suppose if you look at it on a 4 hourly, there probably already is a cupping handle of sorts, but not exactly. So yeah, we dipped well, we peaked our head above this area of resistance and back down below it once again. Again, if it creates the cupping handle, it creates the cupping handle. We've got ourselves a pump signal. We're waiting for this to play out now. So I think this area here, this 109.4, is going to get smashed soon, and we'll be moving into the 112, 114 area. Look, I'm not saying this is going to continue for forever after. I think the euro, for whatever reason, is exhibiting reasonable strength against its weak friend, the dollar. I don't think this will continue for an inordinate amount of time, but you know, until something happens with the dollar, I mean, it's going to continue. On a fundamental basis and on a technical basis, the odds are in favour of euro breaking out here. You know, it's mad. It's kind of crazy to think about it, but that is what's going on right now. So we have to accept that as fact. Total market cap, excluding Bitcoin, still bullish trajectory, still supported above all major moving averages. They're baby steps. It's definitely slow, but as far as technicals are concerned, pump signal, golden cross, all the good stuff, it's all still there. And the dominance chart finally breaking down towards the bottom of the Bollinger Band on the daily. So now below most moving averages on the smaller term time frames. Probably looking for a little bit of a bounce here with the rejection around 47.4, which is basically a Bollinger Band center with the 10 exponential there as well. So looking for that kind of, looking for a bit of a reaction from where we are right now to the upside, and then a rejection from there, and then maybe down into the 50, and you know, at best maybe to the 200. So that is that, and this is our Bitcoin. Oh, we're looking at Pundy there for some reason. I'll tell you why. Because I'm trading it. Right. So yeah, Bitcoin getting support on the 10 on the Bollinger Band center as well. Again, everything's still in place for the continuation of this pump. The trend signal for the itchy cloud still in play. Golden cross, nice and tasty. Trending still above all major moving averages, and the rejection yesterday took place from the top of the Bollinger Band. Fair enough. And so look, momentum's still moving down. You can see that the volume is pretty low in comparison to what it normally is. And I think this is part of the problem here. For some reason, there is no volume. And there's no volume at all. In fact, the volume now is smaller than the volume was, you know, for the majority of this downtrend of the bear market. So what's going on here? Why? Why is it so small? It is slightly concerning that the volume is dried up, but you know, for the moment, we just have to accept that that is the case. Volume does dry up sometimes, and that's what we've got right now. So, you know, without the volume, we're not going to get much. And to be fair, there is a chance that we do roll over. That's a very bad drawing of a rounded top. It's not particularly rounded, but you can see that there is a big sell wall around here. There's 28,500, give or take. It's proven to be a bit of a problem. But until we see a cancellation of the trend, I'm very much in favour of this trend continuing, because that is the nature of the itchy cloud when it does these sort of setups. Doesn't mean it's going to happen today, but I suppose some people want to know what's going to happen today. So let's have a look then, shall we? Let's bring it right down to the 1 hourly then, shall we? So I know that's what people want to hear. But there's not much point in me doing a video on a 1 hourly chart, to be fair, because people watch this video throughout the day. At the moment, we're below all major moving averages on the daily. But you could say that every other hour low. So we're below them here, we're above them here, we're below them here, we're above them here, we're below them here. That, as far as momentum and trend is concerned, it's messy all over the place. And I suppose this is testament to the fact that the volume is pretty low. Let's give it a 2 hourly then. See if there's anything going on there. So the 2 hourly, the bears still have control ever so slightly. And I would be looking for supports around 27,500, 27,600, and the yeah, that's basically it. If we do lose those areas, 27,500, if we lose that, there's a good chance that we come all the way down to 26,500, which again is a 4 hourly 200 exponential is just around that area as well, backed up by this previous horizontal, which we can extend a little bit. A lot of this is going to require the American markets to open. Given the daily, I would like to see the S&P come down a bit more, to be honest with you, for me personally to get an entry point. I'd also like to see the pump signal on the S&P. The euro, again, you know, it's reasonable to assume that we're ready to move up again immediately today, but I can't be certain of that. On the daily term time frames, though, these all look good. It's the same as I said yesterday. We're talking daily term time frames. So you measure things on a daily. You're not spot trading. I mean, you're not the futures and derivatives trading charts based on daily pump signals, unless you get a really good support like we've had on all these charts. You know, 200 exponential golden crosses, whatnot. Then yeah, of course you can trade those ones with futures. I mean, that's the dream, and that's the dream that we've been living recently. Across the board for all these things, whether it's euro, gold, Bitcoin, the lot. You know, those golden cross retests on the daily has proven to be really, really good entry points for futures and derivatives. But yeah, daily time frames are not really something you should go, oh, okay, well, 100x, there goes my kidneys. You know, it's not really, that's not what it's supposed to be doing there. So anyway, I will leave it with you there. Like I said, I've got a new Telegram channel. My last one was hacked to the max. It still exists, but someone's in there shilling some kind of Bitcoin scam. And I can't get it back. So if you want to join the Telegram, links in the description, Patreon also, and all the links for anything you could ever want also down below. I will leave it with you there, but thank you for watching. I hope you have a nice day, and take it easy.